Ever checked your bank account and wondered, where did all my money go? It's a feeling that hits hard, especially at the end of the month. You got paid just last week, didn't splurge on anything big, but somehow your balance is almost zero again. The truth is, most of us were never really taught how to manage money or track our spending. But with a few simple habits, you can start to take control of your finances. Let's dive into 5 beginner-friendly money habits that can truly change your financial life for the better. The very first step to taking control of your finances might surprise you. It's not about making more money or cutting out all your favorite treats. Instead, it starts with awareness. Before you can make any meaningful changes, you need to know exactly where your money is going each month. Most people think they have a general idea of their spending, but the reality is often very different. Knowing exactly where your money goes is the foundation of financial control. It's about shining a light on your habits, both big and small. For many of us, money seems to just disappear. It's not the big purchases that drain our accounts, it's the little things. A coffee here, a snack there, a quick online buy. These small, seemingly harmless purchases add up much faster than we realize. That's why it's so important to track every single expense for 30 days. Write down every coffee, every snack, every ride share, every online impulse buy. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just a simple notebook. The method doesn't matter. What matters is consistency. You'll be amazed at what you discover. As you track, patterns will start to emerge. Maybe it's takeout meals, maybe it's streaming subscriptions, or maybe it's those little convenience fees that sneak in. You might notice you're spending more on certain categories than you ever expected. Seeing your spending laid out in black and white can be a real wake-up call. It forces you to face the reality of your habits, and sometimes that reality is surprising or even a little uncomfortable. I used to think I was pretty good with money until I actually tracked my spending for a month. I was shocked to see how much was slipping away on things I barely remembered buying. It wasn't the big purchases, but the daily habits that made the biggest dent. It's rarely the big-ticket items that break the bank. More often, it's the daily routines and small indulgences that quietly drain your funds over time. If you ever forget to jot something down, don't worry. Your bank's transaction history is a great backup. Scroll through your statements and fill in any gaps. This helps ensure you don't miss a single expense. At the end of the month, take some time to group your expenses into categories: food, transport, entertainment, rent, and so on. This step helps you see exactly where your money is going and which areas might need attention. Remember, the goal here isn't to judge yourself or feel guilty, it's simply to get clarity. When you know the truth about your spending, you can make better decisions without stress or shame. Once you have a clear picture of your spending, you can start making intentional choices. Maybe you decide to cut back in one area and redirect that money towards something more meaningful, like savings, travel, or paying off debt. Even small changes can add up. You might be surprised how much you can save just by tweaking a few habits or canceling a forgotten subscription. Tracking your expenses can also help you spot sneaky fees or subscriptions you forgot you were paying for. Canceling these can free up extra cash instantly. Even if you only track your spending for 1 month, you'll gain a valuable baseline. This snapshot gives you a starting point to measure your progress and see real improvement over time. Remember, you can't change what you don't measure. Tracking is the first step toward building better habits and reaching your financial goals. Try it for just 30 days. You'll be surprised by how much you learn about yourself and how much you can save just by paying attention. This simple habit is the foundation for everything else we'll cover in your financial journey. Start here, and you'll be ready for the next steps. Now that you've taken the time to track your spending and understand where your money is actually going each month, you're ready for the next step in mastering your finances. It's time to give every single dollar a specific purpose. Instead of letting your money slip away without a plan, you'll start assigning each dollar a job, making sure it's working for you, not against you. One of the simplest and most effective ways to do this is by following the 50-30-20 rule. Here's how it works. You divide your after-tax income into 3 main categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or investments. This structure helps you prioritize what's most important while still leaving room for enjoyment and future growth. Needs are your essentials, the things you absolutely must pay for to live and work. This includes your rent or mortgage, groceries to feed yourself and your family, utility bills to keep the lights on, and transportation costs like gas or public transit. These are non-negotiable expenses that form the foundation of your budget. Wants, on the other hand, are the fun and flexible parts of your budget. This is where you get to enjoy life. Dining out with friends, catching a movie, shopping for new clothes, or treating yourself to your favorite coffee. These expenses aren't strictly necessary, but they add joy and variety to your routine. The final 20% is dedicated to your future self. This portion goes straight into savings, investments, or paying off debt. Whether you're building an emergency fund, investing for retirement, or chipping away at student loans, this is the money that helps you grow and protect your financial future. To make this work, pay yourself first. As soon as your paycheck arrives, set aside that 20% before you spend a single dollar elsewhere. Treat your savings like a non-negotiable bill, something you pay no matter what. The easiest way to stick to this habit is to automate your transfers. Set up automatic moves from your checking account to your savings or investment accounts right after payday. This way, you don't have to rely on willpower or remember to do it manually. It just happens in the background. If saving 20% feels impossible right now, don't stress. Start with whatever amount you can manage. Maybe it's 5% or 10%. The important thing is to begin building the habit. Over time, as your income grows or your expenses shrink, you can gradually increase your savings rate. Remember, the habit of saving is more important than the amount at first. Consistency is what builds momentum and confidence. Even small steps add up over time and set the stage for bigger financial wins down the road. By capping your wants at 30%, you give yourself permission to enjoy life's pleasures without guilt. You can go out with friends, buy that new gadget, or treat yourself, knowing you're not sabotaging your future or overspending. The real magic of the 50-30-20 rule is balance and intention. It's not about restriction. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. You're in control, not your impulses or outside pressures. When you know exactly where your money is going each month, you'll feel empowered and confident. You'll be able to make decisions with clarity rather than anxiety or guesswork. Keep in mind, these percentages are just guidelines. Life isn't one size fits all. If your rent is higher or you have unique expenses, adjust the categories to fit your reality. The key is to be intentional and review your budget regularly. Every month, take a few minutes to move your money toward your goals. Update your allocations, check your progress, and celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Use budgeting apps or simple spreadsheets to track your spending and make sure you're sticking to your plan. Seeing your allocations in black and white makes it easier to stay on track. Visualizing your progress, whether it's a growing savings account or a shrinking debt balance, can be incredibly motivating. It turns abstract goals into something real and tangible. Challenge yourself to try the 50-30-20 rule for just 1 month. Mark it on your calendar, set reminders, and commit to the process. Notice how it feels to be intentional with your money. You might be surprised at how much more control, confidence, and peace of mind you gain. Managing your money doesn't have to be stressful. It can actually feel empowering. Remember, the goal is to choose how you spend, not just react to expenses as they come. That's the real definition of financial freedom. Being proactive, not reactive with your money. Everyone needs an emergency fund, even if you're living paycheck to paycheck. Life throws surprises, car repairs, medical bills, job loss. An emergency fund is your safety net, keeping you out of debt when life happens. Start small, aim for $500 to $1,000. Even a little savings brings peace of mind. Save a small amount each week, $1 or $5 adds up. Use a separate savings account that's not easy to access. Treat it like insurance, not spending money. Put extra cash, tax refunds, gifts, side hustle money into your emergency fund. Automate transfers if you can. Once you hit your first goal, aim for 1 month's expenses, then 3 to 6 months. The main thing is to start, even with spare change. Every dollar gets you closer to financial security. Beware of lifestyle inflation. When your income rises, and so do your expenses. A raise feels great, but if you upgrade everything, you'll still live paycheck to paycheck. Every time your income increases, be intentional. Save or invest at least half of every raise or bonus before spending more. Enjoy your success, but set boundaries. For example, if you get a $100 raise, save $50 and enjoy $50. Keep fixed expenses low for as long as possible. This gives you more freedom. Lifestyle inflation is sneaky and gradual. Tracking your spending helps you catch it early. Practice gratitude for what you have. It reduces the urge to constantly upgrade. Building wealth isn't about how much you make, but how much you keep. Avoiding lifestyle inflation is a key to getting ahead financially. Next time you get a raise, pause before spending. Use it to build savings or investments first. Your future self will thank you. The most powerful money habit you can develop? Start investing early. It's a simple idea, but it's truly life-changing. When you begin investing as soon as possible, you give your money the maximum amount of time to grow and work for you. Even if you're just starting out in your teens or early 20s, the earlier you begin, the more you'll benefit from the magic of compounding. Thanks to compound growth, your money earns money, and then that money earns even more. It's like planting a tiny seed that grows into a massive tree over the years. Each dollar you invest doesn't just sit there, it multiplies, and the growth accelerates as time goes on. The longer your money stays invested, the more powerful this effect becomes. You don't need a lot to start. Even $10, $50, or $100 a month makes a difference. Don't let the idea that you need thousands of dollars hold you back. Small, consistent contributions add up over time, and what matters most is getting into the habit of investing regularly, no matter the amount. The habit matters more than the amount. Building the discipline to invest every month, even if it's just a small sum, sets you up for long-term success. Over time, as your income grows, you can increase your contributions, but the key is to start and stick with it. Time in the market beats trying to time the market. Instead of stressing about when to buy or sell, focus on staying invested. The market will have ups and downs, but history shows that those who stay invested for the long haul come out ahead. For example, if you start at 20 and invest just $100 a month, by the time you're 60, you could have over $250,000, assuming a reasonable rate of return. That's the power of starting early. Your money has decades to grow and multiply, but if you wait until you're 30 to start, you'll end up with less than half that amount, even if you invest the same monthly amount. That's a huge difference, all because of a 10-year head start. That's the power of starting early. The earlier you begin, the more your money can work for you, and the less you'll need to invest each month to reach your goals. Investing can feel intimidating, especially if you're new to it, but there are plenty of beginner-friendly options out there, like index funds, target date funds, and robo-advisors. These tools make it easy to get started, even if you don't have a lot of experience or time to research individual stocks. If you have access to a 401k or IRA, take advantage of it, especially if your employer offers matching contributions. This is one of the easiest ways to start investing for your future. That's free money. Don't leave it on the table. Employer matches are essentially a guaranteed return on your investment, and they can make a huge difference in your long-term savings. Remember, investing isn't about getting rich quick, it's about consistency and patience. The most successful investors are those who stick with their plan, ride out the market's ups and downs, and keep adding to their investments over time. The earlier you start, the less you need to invest each month to reach your goals. Even small amounts invested consistently can grow into something significant over decades. If you're nervous about getting started, that's normal. Start small, open a brokerage account, and invest a tiny amount. The important thing is to take that first step and build your confidence as you go. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each step you take builds your financial knowledge and sets you up for bigger wins in the future. Learning as you go is part of the journey. Waiting for the right time often means missing out on years of growth. There's rarely a perfect moment to start, so don't let hesitation hold you back. The sooner you begin, the more you'll benefit. Make investing a regular part of your monthly routine, even if it's just a few dollars. Consistency is what builds wealth over time, not one-time windfalls. Your future self will be amazed at what you accomplished by starting early and sticking with it. The small steps you take today can lead to a lifetime of financial security and freedom. Managing money isn't about being rich, it's about being in control. Track your spending, use the 50-30-20 rule, build an emergency fund, avoid lifestyle inflation, and start investing early. These are simple habits anyone can build. Just start. Small steps today create huge results tomorrow. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe for more personal finance tips. Thanks for watching.